Welcome back, guys. We are in the last lesson of week 4, module 4, and today we're going to discuss a little bit about your assignment for the week, which I call Find 30. So let's go ahead and get started. I am super excited for this one, guys. So this week, I want you guys to start thinking about working with brands. Now that you've narrowed down your niche, you're working on your content, your engagement, you've made your portfolio, it's time to start looking for brands to work with. So your assignment this week is finding 30 brands that you would love to work with. Now, when you're looking for brands to work with, it's important that they align with your niche and your personal brand. So if you're an outdoor content creator, if your niche is outdoors, camping, hiking, you don't really want to go with something like a toaster or a foundation or blush or something like that. Makeup would be something that is in the beauty niche. So you want to make sure that whatever product or brand you're looking for aligns with your niche, because that in turn is going to align with your audience, which is what the brands are looking for. You also want to make sure it's something that you genuinely love, because if you claim, oh my gosh, this is the best tasting protein powder I've ever had, but it's really not, and you're really not that into it, you just want to get paid because they offered you money, that's not good, because if someone buys that and then they taste it and it tastes like shit, then they aren't going to trust you the next time you say, oh my gosh, try this product, try this brand. So the trust you build with your audience is more important than the short-term gain that you receive. That's why it's so important to work with products and brands that you genuinely love. And also, we're all about helping people, and if you're working with a product that you don't genuinely love, like, why would you want to promote it, you know? Like, think about why you're doing this. Are you doing this because you want the money and you want like the short-term gain, or are you doing this because you genuinely care about the products you're promoting? You care about giving genuine reviews to your audience in order to help them find products that they also love. So the next thing is that it's really important for them to already have a presence on social media. For the brand that you're looking to work with, you want to make sure they already have a presence on social media, because that means that they're using social media as a way to get revenue, to bring traffic in. If they're not, it can be a little bit harder to convince them, hey, I'm an influencer. If I post your products, that's going to bring more traffic to you. If they're not already using Instagram or Facebook, they probably aren't going to want to use an influencer. So one of the best ways that I actually find brands to work with is using Instagram as a search engine. So what I will do is I will go into the search bar, I will type in like sustainable products or beeswax wrap, something that I know that my audience would resonate with. You can do like hiking boots, you can do makeup, anything like that. I search the hashtag for it, and then I find a brand using that method. This way you already know that they have a presence on social media, so it's really great. You can check out their page. A lot of the times you're able to check out their page. And then the next thing I want to go over is actually starting to build a relationship with that brand. So one of the best ways to stand out to a brand is by building a genuine relationship with them way before you ever pitch to them. So I have actually become pretty good friends with some of the brands that I've worked for, where their PRs were the same age as me. We figured out that we were super like-minded and we just became friends, and they have talked to me saying, it's crazy the amount of people who pitch to them and they don't even follow the brand, and they just pitch and they make it all about what the brand can do for them. And that is a really bad way to go about this. Like I said before, you want to choose brands that you genuinely love, and that's going to show through to them. So a lot of brands also want genuine reviews on the products that you're using. You know, the owners of these brands believe in what they're making, they believe in their products. So it's important to them to work with influencers who also believe in their products and their brand. So when you're reaching out, when you're finding these 30 brands that you would love to work with, I want you to follow each of them, and I want you to turn on the post notifications for their posts so that you can comment on their posts. You can share them on your stories. And if you already own some of their products, maybe it's a brand that you love, that you already have their sweater or their shoes or something that you really would love to work with. You already have their products. Go out, take photos of them already, and then post them on your own page. You can tag them. The post doesn't have to be a dedicated post. You don't have to go into detail in the caption about the product, but if you just tag the brand, they can see like, oh, this person already loves us, which is more attractive to a brand than someone just reaching out to them who doesn't even follow them, asking them for services. So this is a really great way to stand out. This actually happened to me just the other day, where I have this phone case and bracelets from a brand from my hometown in Indiana, and I followed them for a while. I took some photos out in the desert, and I had the bracelets on, and then I just tagged them in the photos. The caption wasn't anything about the brand. I just happened to be wearing the bracelets in the photo, so I tagged them, and then they reached out to me a week later saying, "Hey, we loved your photos and we would love for you to create some more for our website. We're actually looking at redoing it. So can you send us the services you offer and your rates, and we would love to work with you." So this does work. I used to think that, oh, if I post a photo and tag the brand, that's like free work for them, and I don't want to do that. I want to get paid for this, but they're not going to look at it like that. Especially if you already have the products, that's saving them money because they don't have to send you anything. So this is a really great way to stand out to brands. But it's really important to not come off as spammy, right? You don't want to seem like a spam. You don't want to be constantly like at them all the time. So I wouldn't say comment on every single one of their photos as soon as they post it. Maybe comment on 2 or 3 once a week, or maybe even less than that. And you also don't want to tag them in irrelevant content. So if you're not featuring the brand at all in your posts, like, don't tag them in it, because that just comes across as spammy. It's not a good look, and we don't want to be spammers, right? We want to be genuine. We want to spread love, be true to ourselves, and in doing this, that will help you achieve your success. So I hope you guys found this helpful. Get out there, look for 30 brands that you would love to work with, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next module, where we finally talk about pitching to brands. How exciting is that, guys? Okay, so I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of the week, and I will see you in the next module.